coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep Show.
Oh, yeah.
Grabbed by the pussy. That's amazing.
Go deep.
Fighting for the powers of evil, because good is dumb, I'm the kid. This is the Going Deep Show. Joining me today, Mr. Kleen. What's up, buddy?
Greetings as usual. I'm doing well. How about yourself?
So far, so good. It's good afternoon. Heard my girlfriend pooping in the bathroom just a few minutes ago.
Nice.
Always sets the pace for the day. Hi, Endo. How you doing? I want you to welcome our in-studio guest today.
Also joining us this afternoon is the Hammer.
Hammer time. Yeah, hammer
is in the
time.
house. Thanks for having me, guys.
Oh, nice to meet you, by the way.
Very excited. You too.
We had a nice afternoon downtown eating some burgers and stuffing our faces and
Cold beer.
talking about our governor almost getting kidnapped. Did you hear about this?
No.
Yes. Seriously.
No, when did she almost get kidnapped? When she was in Bay City?
No, they arrested 6 dudes tried to steal her.
She was in Bay City on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. The big question is, would Mr. Kleen motorboat her?
Yes.
No.
You wouldn't?
Yes.
No,
What?
she looks like Caitlyn Jenner.
What?
That doesn't matter.
Do you think
I
Cleen...
wouldn't motorboat Caitlyn Jenner either.
You do not
Would
have
you
those
motorboat Caitlyn
standards.
Jenner?
I do not have standards. Well, when I'm extremely drunk and horny, maybe not, but...
So what you're telling me is you're letting your political views and the fact that you would look at her face deter you from sticking your face in her boobies.
I don't know. I don't find her attractive.
I got a quote from Elby's mom. It's called, "When she's ugly, you double bag her."
You double back her.
Right.
How old is she?
No, she's 49 years old. She's almost 50.
No, I was
Just turned.
going to
looked
say
it
probably
up.
about my age.
Yeah.
So high school, what was there? Phones that could take pictures and videos then?
No.
No? I'm surprised nothing ever surfaced.
Of her? You think she's a dirty girl? You think she's done some shit?
I absolutely do. She's got that look.
You know, I got to give it to Michigan though, because we have had some attractive female governors in the past. Granholm was a pretty attractive lady.
Yeah, lose the mole, then she was
Yeah,
good.
scrape that thing off there, Lemmy. Seriously, I saw her in person, man, and she was like when you're around a bunch of ugly people, and then you see somebody who's a little bit more attractive, it's like, whoa, look at her, she's pretty. She's a pretty
You
lady.
were starstruck, won't you?
A little bit, because when you see somebody on TV all the time, and then you see them in person,
Right.
You get a whole different kind of like, wow. I saw Jessica Alba in person one time, man. I was like, wow, that is, yeah, she's good looking on TV, but then you see him in person, you're like, holy shit, yeah, I can understand why you're a
Yeah,
superstar.
there is a difference.
Well, you're comparing them to the average person then at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no average people nowadays. Everybody gets their awards and shit. Everybody gets to be, special. Right? Kleen, weren't we just talking about this today?
Yeah, participation trophies.
What?
Yeah, that really prepares you for the real world.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, what was the conversation we were talking about? It was about how everybody's kind of sensitive to things and the youth of America going to war. Are you going to go to war? What are we like on a video game on Xbox? We going to video game Xbox war? What are we talking about? What kind of a war are we talking about? I don't know. I last week brought up a story, not really a story. It was more of an actual thing that happened when we had lunch with Hammer that day last week. Remember this? When we were talking about you pulled a move, Hammer, and I was like, I like this maneuver.
You did? What'd I do?
I love this maneuver he does. Kleen, tell me if you've ever done this one before.
I can only imagine.
This is not done in a way to set somebody in their place or anything like this. But we were having a conversation, drinking a beer. Mommy Endo's cooking up the stuff, and it was all done. And you said, "Hey, any chance you can fire me up a plate of that over there?" You didn't even get out of his seat. He didn't even get up out of the chair. And she goes and does, and she made this stuff. Now, again, if I did this with you, you would be like, you motherfucker. But then you would do it. And if you did it to me, I'd be like, you motherfucker. And then I would do it too. You could tell it was very playful. Am I right? Or were you?
No, for sure.
Yeah, but like the generations, I'm not a lot older than you, but I'm older. But still, like I would, like if I was up, I would automatically get Cooch a plate, and she will automatically get me one. We just do that.
Meanwhile, I'm in line, or not in line. I'm going up to get my bun, my hamburger and a bun, going, what, are your legs broke?
I know she was too. That was the funny part about it. I loved that when you said that.
Well, you know
That's
why
an
that
inside
came up.
joke, yeah.
Yeah, because we were doing edibles at first time experimenting, and there was red ones and there was yellow ones. And we were trying to keep track. Okay, so similar situation. I asked Endo's mom, can you get, she's like, what, do you got a broken leg or something? And I said, okay, no more yellow ones for her.
Oh, that just made me happy right there, that one right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was great. It was a good maneuver. I love, there's one thing about you. The first time I met you, it wasn't like sometimes you have an awkward interaction with someone. You're just like, I don't know, I can't gauge what's going on. It was never ever that way with you. I remember the first time I went to your house, busts out the bass, starts playing. I'm taking pictures. We're doing videos. These guys are dancing all over the place. It was awesome. Went to the hockey game. It was just like instant, like, yeah, this dude's awesome.
We were really drunk, too.
It always helps. Yeah. Always helps.
Endo, you were dancing on the furniture.
Oh, yeah. That's not surprising.
I just found photos from that ride home, and you are smoking like a chimney on that ride home. Do you remember this?
Yeah, barely.
I know. It was very awful. But then we were
I can't even think about,
it was so early on with you and I hanging out. I'm just like, I'm not going to suggest she not do this. I didn't know.
You told me, though, not to. You're like, yeah,
I said,
don't do it.
I encouraged you not to, but if anything with this one, you can never tell her anything to not do. She's going to do whatever the fuck she wants to do. There's no doubt.
They wanted a road cocktail, and I mixed up this cup of gasoline.
Yeah. Straight up gasoline.
by the
She
way,
wasn't driving, though,
cherries.
people. She was not driving.
She did throw the cherries in then, I remember,
Yes.
because it was in the fridge still the next day, and I downed it after that. So
And ate the cherries, yeah.
Those cherries were well seasoned, well marinated.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't even. Oh, that was bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Did I puke that night?
no, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. But I should have, probably.
We were just talking briefly about how the world's a little more sensitive and stuff like this, and then I get this headline that comes through that the Jerky Boys are coming out with a new album or whatever.
I know, that made me happy when I saw that.
So, you being a radio guy, or from the past, Kleen, this is right up our alley when we first started doing this. That's all he would do is quote all these Jerky Boy prank calls and stuff like this. I think this is the kind of thing the world needs right now. I don't think it needs more people complaining about things we shouldn't say. It should be the Jerky Boy saying some shit that's over the top and things that we can't. Yeah, let's get back a little bit. Let's swing this little teeter-totter back to the way things should be.
Have a little fun. Bring back Sal Rosenberg.
They're just there to goof off. That's one of the best parts about listening to Stern is those guys doing those freaking prank calls. They're so idiotic. It's just so stupid.
Will the Farter.
Oh,
there you go. Yeah.
Oh my God, that guy's amazing. He's my hero.
Yeah, Mr. Queef or whatever, or not Queef, but Mr. Flat. What was his name? He wore a green outfit, Mr. Flatulence or something like that. I can't remember.
That clip that you sent to Will the Farter, did you listen to the whole thing?
Oh yeah, I've heard him
about,
before, and I don't know. The guy's a phenomenon. It's just
he's talking about not having any.
And how does he not shit his pants?
He's up there right along with you.
Oh, I'm way down the scale. I mean, I got some good recordings, but I could never be in the same room as Will the Farter.
This leads directly into the moments leading up to this podcast that we were just talking about. I go into the house to take a piss. I don't Kleen. You're on a little time crunch here, aren't you?
No,
I'm fine. You're not time crunchy?
No, I'm fine.
So I go in the house thinking that, okay, I got to take a piss, get out of here, we're going to record. You're in there, and I can hear you grunting. You were grunting.
Yeah, I was.
Did you eat too much cheese yesterday or something? You got a little...
No, I didn't eat. No, I don't know what the problem was, but I put my rice bag in the microwave. I'm in pain, obviously. And I'm hurting, but...
Stop getting banged so much.
Yeah, because that's why I can't.
Come on.
You're trying to push out a missile?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
She was missling.
And I don't ever have a problem going to the bathroom. Normally it's just like, I'm in and out, like In-N-Out burger. I don't waste no time. I ain't sitting there on the freaking toilet for... Hell no. No, I'm not sitting in the bathroom for a half hour wasting my life.
In your own stink.
I love that freaking sound, man. That's one of my favorite sounds.
So let's get to know the Hammer just a little bit. We need to know the background on how you guys know each other, how long you've known each other. He was just mentioning briefly how sometimes staying at hotels, when he was in town, and people were randomly just showing up and banging on the doors, and those people sometimes were the drunken person here who, when she was a party girl. Are you not a party girl anymore?
No, Endo's doesn't party.
That's how I fell in love with this party girl.
Like she used to.
What is going on here? Because I last year had a party girl with me. Now I don't have a party girl. What's going on? You're bailing on party girl?
Yikes.
God. Are you trying to be more professional?
No.
Don't make me bring up your soundboard. You're getting a little quiet here.
She's matured.
Oh,
She's just a wild Indian back then.
What's the problem with how old was she when she was causing all these problems?
I don't know. How old were you when you're coming back from Taco Bell at 3 a.m. and pounding on the doors and all the drunken people with you? Waking up the whole household.
23 maybe.
Yeah, you don't do that anymore.
Hell no.
No, not even close. She grew out of that phase, kid.
Oh, man.
But that went on for a long time.
I don't know, because like when we were in Columbus last year, she was a little crazy. She got a little nutty.
I like Columbus.
I got video of that place.
Did you guys go on? Did you guys hit that strip where they have all the bars in Columbus?
What do
it's
you mean
a
by
blast.
nutty?
Well, he was about to say something. I totally interrupted him. What were you about to say something with her when she was young and
Well, the Taco Bell thing was just what they did every night. They were drunk, and that's how come she made a purse and a wallet and out of all the hot sauce. I don't know how you did that.
Sauce.
She's very crafty that way.
She is.
Mm-hmm.
She's got lots on her brain these days. She's got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
It's always good to have that. But Columbus last year, you were in rare form. I think the entire year of 2019 you were in rare form.
Why?
I don't know. If it sounds like what we were doing sounds like what he was describing, It's just fun. It's a good time.
Wasn't that the big concert tour?
Yeah, man. We were not. Come on.
Yeah, but
I'm like, you're questioning, like, oh, why was it fun again? It's like,
No,
wait a minute, we did like 20 concerts. We're all over the freaking Midwest.
yeah,
It's like,
we
I
had
guess I
fun.
can't believe
No,
it.
last year was awesome. I mean, you just said I got nutty, and I just don't know what you meant by nutty.
You want to bring some video? Because I got some footage, man.
I saw some video of you being passed around on the what do you call it, the mosh pit.
No,
were
crowd
called
surfing.
Crowd surfing. whatever.
Yeah.
I got bathroom footage
I can tell
from
how old.
all sorts of
Yeah.
last year.
At Columbus?
Yes.
Jesus.
Dancing on the tables, singing in freaking bar. Yes. Don't you remember after the Foo Fighters, we were going.
Oh.
Yeah. After we saw the Foo Fighters in Columbus, we went back to the bar that we were at, and you were. Seriously.
Oh, yeah, we met those one fat chicks.
Yeah.
That were like, yeah, they were ugly, but they were like all about you.
They loved me. Fat chicks
Yep.
love me.
Loved your hair, like the gay guys with your hair.
Oh, God.
You were never a chubby chaser, were you, kid?
No.
Yes.
No. Who?
I'm just saying.
Well, you're throwing across the bow here. There you are. You are. You're throwing it.
No, he's
don't-
with them, and then they get chubby, and he leaves them.
Yeah, you stay
Oh,
skinny.
that's different, I guess.
You
but
stay skinny or you're out of here.
Yep, that's pretty much
Right,
his
Kleen?
mentality.
We were just talking about how fat that chick was. That Kleen wasn't going to date somebody because I thought it was because she had tattoos all over her or something like that. But
yeah.
that was just your excuse you must have told her. Your real excuse was she just became a big fat bloated piece of crap, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I just wasn't feeling it. There you go. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, was that your previous relationship?
No.
Oh, so you feel that way often?
Yeah, it depends.
Just not feeling it.
We've seen this before, Kleen.
When it suits me well.
I can honestly say never did a fatty.
That's good. I
Honest. I mean, I would say, yeah, I did a fatty. I didn't do a fatty. Never did a fatty.
I've never done a fatty either.
good.
You've never done a fatty? Well, you're going to do a fatty soon. I'm going to keep bloating right up here. If you keep feeding me the way you're doing, us not exercising, you're going to have a fatty on your hands.
Yeah, they go fatso.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to be. I'm going to plop my fupa right on you.
Kleen, what's the statistics on how much gain? If you gain 10 pounds, you lose like an inch off your dick? Is that what it is?
It's 40 pounds. If you lose 40 pounds, you can get an inch back, about
Wait.
half an inch. Because you have a fat, just like in
Yeah.
women, it gets fat down in that pubic area. And
Fupa.
Fupa.
yeah,
Fupa.
the fuda.
Oh.
Today, guys, I don't know if I should commemorate this day or if I should be fearful of this day.
I say be fearful because this morning I told you.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Endo,
What,
she
full moon?
she can predict the future. Okay. Yesterday, she sends me a text. She says, "Your little lady is acting a little bad today. She's not happy."
Wow.
I'm like, like, oh God, what is going on? And
then again this morning I came in and I told them. And then what time did you get a phone call?
Like 11 o'clock this morning, 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning, and my little girl had her bloody little visitor. Aunt Flo's in town.
Yikes.
First visit.
I am not pleased with this situation. I'm not looking forward to dealing with this
Oh my
shit.
God.
No, they're grown
Me
up
either.
now. How old were you, Endo?
13.
Yeah, so.
I just, this is not going to be good. As soon as I got off the phone, I tell Michael, I said, it's the end of the world as I know it. I'm like, that's what's strange about girls versus guys. I mean, it's like, she was a kid. Now she's not a kid.
Yeah.
You have never, though, treated her like a kid.
Right. She's a little bit more adult than me. She's more adult than I am, for crying out loud, you know?
Yeah.
I told these guys at lunch that my daughter actually called me and told me, which surprised me.
Oh, yeah.
And also my mom and my sister that was there, like, wow, that's pretty amazing that your daughter would call and tell the dad that.
See, I try to have that relationship with her that way because I didn't have it with the older. The older one had her mom was a kind of a cunt, and she kept it from me a little bit more than anything. So, what?
Nothing.
I said the C word. Are they going to demonetize me on YouTube now? Shit. I was very proud of the fact that they took one of our videos off of YouTube because we did or said something.
Just one? I
Just
thought it was
one.
multiple. I thought they take you down all the time.
Well, no, for copyright infringement, yeah. But no, I'm looking for the one where they take us down because Kleen dropped an N-bomb.
Right. No, but that was you.
Oh.
the
No,
other
you
day.
did. No, you did it.
That was you the other
Kleen,
day.
I have your voice dropping N-bomb. I can make you drop N-bomb right now.
Yeah, maybe from years ago. That was back.
So, you want that relationship with your daughter.
Yeah.
I mean,
And we were divorced
she
too.
is.
Same scenario. Similar.
Yeah, same
The
here.
thing is, I try to communicate with her like on the rides home and stuff like that as much as I can. I want to just like talk to me normally. I don't want her to be embarrassed when she talks about boyfriends or whatever, anything comes up.
Yeah.
I never make her feel like, oh God, why do you have to do this? You know, it's just like she brings up some stuff. I'm like, let's talk about it. Let's do it. So when you said that was kind of like, okay, maybe there's some hope where I can continue. And her mother called me a second time and said, do not tell her that I told you. She thinks that I did that. I already told you or everything, you know. Of course, I think
So
she's trying
Brooke's
to milk it. She's trying
lying to her and saying that I didn't tell your dad.
Yeah, pretty much.
And because
That's
Addie,
a healthy relationship. Mr. Kleen.
Are we live?
Yes, we're live. Mr. Kleen, how did you approach this with your little lady when that all went
I
down?
didn't have to approach it just like Hammer there. My daughter called me and told me also, well, guess what, Dad? Guess what happened? And I knew it was coming close because
I'm bleeding, Dad.
Getting about that age.
I'm bleeding.
And I was like,
God damn.
yeah.
I don't know. It's a weird time, everybody. I don't know what to do.
Is 8-hole on?
Yep. We are. Tell everybody to go there. Tell everybody to go to 8-hole.
8hole.com.
He ate your hole.
I'm going to hit a news item here that I thought you guys would really, really like. My boss sends this to me. It's a good one.
Oh, really?
Security flaw in male chastity cage. Okay, who would need a male chastity cage? Quiz. Who needs a male chastity cage?
There's people that are into that
Some
shit, though.
detrusting people. Some people don't trust their boyfriends and girlfriends.
They like
right?
they like to put them on lockdown. It's kind of like
like the
a
Mormons,
tease.
right? So here's the deal. Let me move this fucking thing right. Okay, watch this. There's a chastity little cage for men's peepees that they have. Mm-hmm. But, you know, everything these days has to have some type of app, right?
Oh,
Okay. So here's what happens, everybody.
oh, God.
There's a security flaw in this cage. So first of all,
Gets electrocuted.
no, people can hack into the cages, and anybody wearing them can lock the cages on these guys' dicks. Oh. Okay. So there's a couple of instances where this happens, but tell me a reason why you would need to have a chastity cage for your cock and balls. I think you would want to use this. I think you're distrusting enough that you would say, I'm going to go out with Mr. Kleen for the night. We're going to go hang out a little bit. Endo's like, come here, strap on your chastity dong cage. Let's get your donkey dong out and put your fucking cage on it, little fucking ape.
And then she'll track it with an app or
She
something.
can track it with an app.
You're saying you would need that or Kleen would need that?
No, I'm saying that this would be something that a girlfriend who's distrusting of her significant other, and that's exactly what it says down here.
So you think I don't trust you? That you think that I'd say you need to put a cage on your dick?
No,
you're in a bad relationship then.
Yeah.
Man.
No, I'm saying that this is something that probably would have crossed someone's mind. But let's get to this. Let's get to the point here. That where is the ending of this thing where it says the device consists of a cage that locks up over a man's private parts and is wirelessly connected to a smartphone through a Bluetooth signal, which allows jealous or untrusting partners to lock and clamp it from afar. So
yeah,
good grief.
So I think the real fun of this would be we need to get these things and then have some type of a situation where you don't know when it's going to clamp down on your shit. It's kind of like those vibrating panties.
Oh, damn.
You ever had those vibrating panties controller? You ever done the vibrating panties?
I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard of that. Where did I hear of that?
You ever wear the vibrating panties before?
Yeah.
Was it this
You've
show?
worn those?
Yeah.
We've had a Magnum was on the show the one time, and she wore the vibrating panties and would give the controller out to random old guys at the bar.
Really?
Yeah.
That's where I think I heard about it.
Yep. She would randomly give out the controller, and then she would like mingle about. And it was funny because the guys, when she would give it to the old men, the old guys would be like, "What is this?" And they would just start fucking with the buttons, and you could see her off of the distance, just like shaking around and shit. Yeah, it's funny. We're gonna have to do that again. It'd be fun.
Do they have a picture of this?
You and I never
thing?
did that.
What are you talking about? I just asked
said
you.
we're gonna have to do that again. You and I never
No.
did that.
I know, but I'm saying we're gonna have to do this in general as a group, as a show. Do that again.
Yeah.
You just said a minute ago you had vibrating panties. Mm-hmm. You've done the vibrating panty thing?
No, I didn't pass it around the bar and didn't give the controller to you and let you walk out.
It's only a special person that had the controller.
No, there was no controller. It was just a switch on them.
A little button.
So either it was on or it was off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kleen, did you ever done that before?
No, I haven't. We're talking about getting.
Listen, you and your girl got to get more adventurous, man. I keep asking you if you're taking her to Lovers Lane or any of that nonsense.
Yeah, we've gone places. We went
Where?
to we went to what store was it? It was kind of disappointing. They didn't have much stuff because they had like less inventory because of COVID. It was
I can see that.
Oh, actually, no, it was Lovers Lane.
COVID wiped them out.
It was
We're low on dildos.
It was Lovers. Yeah,
We have to re-sanitize our lubes. We got to send them through some type of lubing system to make sure they're okay.
We have some used ones.
Dude, did you hear about the used condoms the other day?
Yeah.
Oh my
no
god.
way.
Yeah, it was fucking craziness. Okay. I
You
wanted
guys went to Lover's Lane? Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
We went to Lovers Lane. It was a couple months back, probably. And I was trying to get her to go, what is it, Naughty and Nice or whatever, over on State Street.
There's another one?
Yeah, I like that one better.
Endo only teases me with this. She's like, I want to go to Lover's Lane. And then she just bails on it and doesn't do it.
Because I thought you were going to yell at me for spending more money.
You can do whatever you want with your money as long as it involves sex toys. Come on. Got to buy me one of them pocket pussies or something. You ever done that?
I won one once.
You won one?
Yeah.
Where is it? I want to go to this graveyard where all these sex toys remain. There's got to. Can you imagine the trash pile of fucking rubbers and shit and fucking dildos and vibrators and crap? I don't know.
Ends up in your recyclable water bottles.
I don't know. I always think about the time that I heard my mom and dad going at it, and I'm just like, oh my god,
traumatized.
But the thing is, like, you have to appreciate the fact that they're still at the age that they are, physical with each other, and they still have these urges. You know, we talked to you on the phone the one time about having that, still wanting to get it on and stuff like that. You got to. It just shows you're still a man. And I constantly am thinking back to like old folks' homes or where they see the STD rates are just fucking through the roof because what old person is going to be putting on condoms and shit?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, or what's the place in Florida that everybody lives?
Mar-a-Lago. That's where all the that's where all the fucking sex goes down, right?
Oh, what's that big complex near Orlando that everybody's got sex?
Oh no, shit! We gotta look this up.
STDs and stuff like that.
Yeah, STDs.
Oh hell.
Desire smells like that to some
people.
If you get it, the thing is though, when you get to that age, and you've really just tapped out, and you're like, what the fuck do I got to lose? I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah. If you're lucky enough, you can get your dick hard still. You might as well have at it.
And look at her. She's over there so peacefully sleeping. Look at her. You okay? Oh, you're not? What's wrong?
Bad
Got a
headache.
migraine, I take it.
Do you want to go in? You can go in if you want.
Those Advil help my headache. Thank you.
Put some frozen
I
peas.
only took one.
Put some frozen peas or something
That
on the
second
bag
one
on your
was-
back of your neck, base of your neck by your skull.
She didn't plan on coming out here. No, she's all sweet and sleepy. Clean to bringing back Playboy. Can you believe that shit?
Are they really?
That's what it says here. That it goes public again.
Wow.
That's lame.
This is going to be online only?
Who's going to buy it?
That's the thing. It's like,
You can
I don't
find
know.
anything. I mean,
I know. It is a smorgasbord of whatever you want. And in the way that all these social networks can like pick your preferences and stuff like that, I say with the amount of pornography and information that these sites gather, I mean, shit, Clean. They know what time of the day you're going there, how long you're going there, which subject matters you're searching for. I mean, it's insane.
I keep them on my toes with subject matter, though.
You can only hope, though, because something about the name Playboy, and it has influenced a lot of people, including this show. I mean, one of the reasons we use this little devil logo on everything is because of the Playboy bunny. I totally took that mentality with it.
Right.
Hugh Hefner with the little Playboy bunny,
Yeah,
and that iconic looking bunny and stuff. I'm like, we need something like that, and that's why we plastered this little devil on everything.
Right.
So there's certain things that are going to go away in this world, and that's one of them you don't want to go away. It's kind of throws back to your childhood. That's kind of cool. But any kid that's growing up nowadays, they don't even know what the hell Playboy is.
No, heck no.
that's all I had was magazines.
Yeah.
Tattered magazines.
You know. And we used to steal pages. My friends and I used to steal pages out of his older brother's magazines. We'd rip pages out of chicks we liked and cut it real neat so he wouldn't notice with our pocket knives.
And when's the last time you looked at a porno magazine, like an actual magazine?
This morning.
that you held in your hand?
This morning.
This morning.
Porno magazine?
He's got a tote full of porno mags that was in here, but
Listen.
his child and her friends were in here, and he made me come in here and get the tote out of here so they weren't digging into it.
My kid wanted to do the podcast. I'm okay with that. You want to come in here, but there's certain things that have to leave this room before any little children, 12-year-olds who are going through their periods for the first time. So there was a box of porn. It was sitting right here. They were out here already, and I didn't get the chance to take the box out. I'm like, please take this box out of here. It's just chock full of porn. So this morning, I said, it's time for random positions. And then, boom, whatever page she was going to choose was what's going to happen. Of course, she opens up to like a page with like 3 lesbos fucking eating each other out. I'm like, shit, all right, I'm out of here. Time to call your
friends.
Time to call your friends up.
There's always tomorrow.
Yep, so she was looking through those. So
They still sell?
They're
magazines?
old. I don't know. I mean, they might. I don't know.
I have no clue.
there's some, they're interesting to go back and look at the old school
They're
stuff.
just like fucked up.
Do you remember when I gave
Trash.
Paralyzer that whole 50-gallon trash bag full of
I think it's
magazines
all
and videos?
trash, but
Yeah, I
Are they
do.
all hairy?
hilarious. No, they weren't. I took good care of my magazines. They didn't want any stains or anything on them.
no, he's talking to me.
Oh, okay.
You looked at the porn.
Yeah,
Today, yeah.
describe what you were seeing in those magazines. There.
Nasty. I mean, it's just, to me in general, I just think that they're freaking nasty. It's just trash.
Why is it nasty?
It's trash.
Because there was just, the huge muff of hair. Then there was the trimmed and groomed.
Yeah, no.
And then
it's just-
eventually,
they're not. It's
Shave,
like a
clean
big
shave.
make-believe story that's not real life. Like nobody's sitting there fucking ripping their vagina apart, Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's just trash. I don't like it. Anyways, there's your hottie of the week.
I can't get significant other to look at porn.
No, I mean, it was funny. We were joking. We pulled it up
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna look at it. No, it's like
No, I mean like not even online or anything.
no.
She was.
Unless it's dick helicopter.
You did a pretty quick search on a dick helicopter last week, so.
Yeah. Yep. That was funny.
Is that your final words?
All right, well
It
then that
is.
makes sense.
Clean final words. Hit it.
As usual, clean it if it's dirty.
Listen.
Hammer time. What you got, bud? Final words for you.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Great time. Hope I can come back again.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. If you want to reach us, hit us up with messages. Studio at Goin Deep Show. Also call 989-3310-KID. It's 989-331-0543. Thank you for listening, everybody. Chill to the next one.